DealMachine family, DealMachine family. Oh, wait. There we go. Hey, guys. Can I get in here? Get this all set up for everyone. Hey, how's it going? Super Big Head, what is your name? Oh, shoot. I got YouTube open on my other thing, so there's feedback. Darrell. Darrell, very nice to meet you, sir. Who's excited to be going through their deals today, getting some mail out? All right, guys, so I'm going to just get this up because I'm going to show you basically today. Mondays are when I'm going to show you guys the process I go through to vet through my properties, how to get mail sorted out. This is for you guys to also be doing with me for your own deals as well. We should be consistently adding deals. We're going to add deals today. You know, this is going to keep our pipeline going. Ooh, I just spelled my name wrong. How was everyone's weekend? Did anyone add some properties this weekend? All right. On average, how many deals in DealMachine per week? Depends on how fast you want to do. So I'll show you guys right now. There's a budgeting tracker for this. Let me get it up here. Give me 1 second. So this is how I'm going to break it. We can all break this down right now. So think, as I'm pulling this up, think how many deals you want to be doing every month. Okay. Let me pull this KPI up. And I'll give you guys the link for this KPI, but let me just... There we go. So just get that number for me, okay? So no... Oh, I'm going to have to switch internet connections. Hold on, guys. Okay. Sorry, guys. There's too many things happening here. I got kicked off and then I got kicked back on. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. So like I said before, tell me, like, how many deals do you want to be doing a month? Okay. And this is going to break down how many you should actually be adding into DealMachine, okay? Let me get this, zoom it in a little bit. Okay, so this is a spreadsheet, KPI tracker. Let me get this. All right, so Darrell wants to do 2 to 3 a month. Let me get this even bigger for you guys because I know this is kind of small. Okay, hopefully this is easier to see. So Darrell, let's say you want to do 2. Okay. I'm not even looking at this assignment fee thing. So in this KPI tracker, you're able to change these 2 things. You're also able to download it. This is for our enterprise plan members. So this is why it's 49 cents down here and everything. But we're not looking at that. All I'm looking at is you want to do 2 deals a month. Okay. You need to be adding at least 600 properties a month. So then I would break that down per week. What is that, 150? Let's just do this together. So if we're doing 600 divided by 4, yep. So we need to be getting at least 150 properties a week if we're wanting to do 2 to 3 deals a month. Okay. Now you're maybe wondering, Elise, DealMachine preaches all the time about how you need 200 properties. You're right. We do. We make that known. So that way it's like, hey guys, we need to get at least 200. It gives you a goal to hit. We say 300 on this spreadsheet because once you're adding all these properties, and this is also for people who have a street team adding properties in for them. So they're having to vet through quite a few properties to figure out which ones are qualified and which ones aren't. And so 300 gives you a good cushion to vet through some properties. Like I went through my list the other day, I deleted 50 properties. So getting to that 300, make sure I have a good solid amount of leads to get through. Yes, that is a lot, but I believe in you. The reason is that you could go and pull a list, yes, and you could get easily thousands of leads, right? And I'm sure you could, but so could everybody else. So this is your list. This is yours. This is no one else's. This is just yours. Anybody else want me to put their number in here? I will share this with you guys. Sorry, my nose itches. Okay. Here is the link to the KPI tracker. Cynthia, sure. How many deals do you want to be doing a month? Anybody else who wants me to break this down to see how many you need to be adding per week, let me know. Just put in what number you want, how many deals you want a month, and I'll put that in for you. Guys, I feel cool today. I'm repping my DealMachine swag today. 2 to 3. Okay, so same with you, Cynthia. If you wanted to do 2 a month, you're going to have to do about 150 leads entered every week. Now, say I change this because I know Darrell said also 2 to 3. So if I change that to 3, it's going to go up to 900. So to get 3 deals a month, 900 leads in every month. So that means we need to get, sorry guys, I'm not very good at math. We need to get at least 225 leads a week in. These are great goals to set for yourself. Okay. So first things first is that I want, since this is not my full-time job, I want to get a deal, but I want to do it. It's not going to be my career. So I just want 1 deal a month. So I need to be adding about 75 properties a week. So let me just scooch over here. I'm going to start showing you guys like my process of vetting through these things. So I'm going to go to my list view. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go to my analytics page. I'm going to look at how many properties I've added in the last week. And I was about 20 short of what I needed to be. So that's something that I need to hold myself accountable for, that this week going forward, I need to be adding that amount every week. Okay. And that's what you need to be doing too. And that's why I want this to be something that you guys all feel like we're holding each other accountable. So I'm writing down, I need 75 properties a week to hit my goal. So I'm setting aside time every day to go forth and hit my goal. So as you can see, I haven't sent any mailers out because today is the day that I'm going to be vetting through my properties and starting mailers. Okay. Now, let's start doing that. I personally like going to grid view. Again, if you didn't check last week, we are revamping this to be even better because, not gonna lie, grid view can get a little frustrating sometimes. Like I don't go off of much of these things. What I like and what you can do is you can change it over here where it says grid options. I like seeing the sale date. That's like my big thing of how I vet through properties. I'm making little notes for myself. And guys, if you ever want to see something, like please let me know. But I want to see sale date. So I am going to go through here and I'm going to look for absentee owners first. And I'm going to do ones that are pending approval, which means I have not sent mail out yet. Okay. Now, these ones that don't have a sale date, this can usually mean that the sale date is like, so long ago that I don't need to really worry about. So I don't pay attention to those. But these other ones, like this was sold within the last 10 years. I'm not going to market to them. I'm pretty picky. You guys don't have to be as picky as I am. I'm just marking off anything that's sold in the last 10 years. I'm not going to market to. So I'm just going through here, and please feel free to go along with me and ask any questions along the way that you guys have. Now I can mark all these and then I can go to my next page and those will still all stay marked. As you can see up here, it says edited 8. So I'm just going to keep going through here. The reason why is just because I feel like if they haven't sold recently, or if they, if it's been over 10 years, there's more of a likelihood that they're in need of wanting to sell. Now that could be completely wrong, but all of these are okay. So I'm going to edit selected and I'm going to put those guys in the trash. So what I did, I know I did that kind of fast. What I did is I edit deal status and I go to in trash. Okay. And so then I edit those deals, those 10 deals. All right. So then I have all of these that are pending approval. They're absentee. So I'm going to select all. I'm going to start mailers and campaigns. I'm going to make sure I have the right campaign on here, which is absentee. And these, I know that I just was adding all in Indianapolis last week. So, but you know what? I just want to double check that these are all Indianapolis. Brian Tatum is a newbie. Welcome, Brian. Welcome to the fam. So happy to have you here. If you have any questions or want to see a demo of anything, please let me know. Brian, you're in Indianapolis too. Where at? Welcome. Welcome. Everybody, welcome Brian to the fam. So happy to have you here, Brian. If you are just starting with us, this is your time to ask questions. I know that going through chat can sometimes be frustrating, that you don't have someone actually talking to you. We just don't have the ability to do calling right now. So this is your time to ask me questions. I can physically show you what you can do or what you need to do or explain something that maybe you have questions on. And no question is dumb. I hate when people say, hello, this may be a dumb question. It's not a dumb question. You should have heard me when I first started with DealMachine with David. I knew nothing. And then David used me as a guinea pig, still does. We all are guinea pigs of making sure that this software makes sense. And we have all these questions. Guys, it took me forever to figure out what pending approval was. No lie. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. So please don't be afraid to ask questions. We're all family here. There's no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. And if I hear anyone judging, you're going to be bye. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure that all of these are in Indianapolis. See, and this is what's going to change. So sometimes it does work and sometimes it doesn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make sure that it says the full property address. I'm going to just make sure all of these. So these are South Bend. So I'm going to select the Indianapolis ones. I must have driven in South Bend sometime last week. Okay. That one doesn't have a picture. I'm going to have to put a picture in there. All right, so those are my Indianapolis ones. So I'm going to edit those. Start mailer campaign. I'm going to edit mailing options to make sure this is on my Indy campaign. Okay. And then I'm going to edit all deals. So this is going to start all those campaigns that I selected. So 11 deals. And it's going to make sure that it's on it. It's going to confirm bulk edit. Boom. All those are started. So then I'm going to go back into, and I know this is irritating. It will not be doing this on the new CRM, just so you guys know. But we're back to our pending approval. And now I'm going to go into I want to go into my owner occupied. So pending approval, owner occupied. I want to vet through these. And this is just going to become just second nature to you guys. Once you know what you're looking for, and I will tell you guys, in the new CRM that we're pushing out, there will be showing you equity and everything on here. I know a lot of you want to go off of equity, and I get that. So just so you guys know. So I'm vetting through here anything that was sold in the last 10 years. It's not taking me too long to get through all of these. Yeah, like a lot of these I can just glance through. So it gets easier because since you're vetting through this every week, you're not going to have pages upon pages upon pages. You're just going to have the ones that you left off with. So it's going to make it that much easier. Craig, I see your question, and it's a great question, and I will show you that in just a second. I'm going to finish this bulk edit, and then I will answer that because that is a good question that I don't think a lot of people know still because we did just change it. When did we change that? I don't remember. All right, sweet. So I'm going to edit these. I'm going to put them in the trash. Okay. Now I'm going to look to make sure which ones are in my Indianapolis area that I want to do. Oh, I don't want to do that one. This one is me. It's my face. Okay, those are all South Bend. Fishers. And so just so you guys know, we will be having it to where there is a button where you can just bulk select these at the top. This grid view is literally going to get a whole new facelift. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Okay, so I'm going to just send these out. So I edit selected, start mailers campaigns, turn this on, and I'm going to do my owner occupied indie campaign. And then I edit selected, confirm bulk edit. And done. Okay, now, Craig, I will show you how to do this. So great question from Craig. How do you bring up the properties by date instead of exporting the list every time? So I would do this in your list view. So what you do is you go over here, go into list view. Okay. I'm going to get rid of those filters I had on there. But say I wanted to go in here down at the bottom, which I will get rid of this so you guys can see it. Down at the bottom here, it says filter by date added. So I can filter by just this last month or this last week or even today. So then I select that. And then if I go up to these three dots up here, it says export all deals. Now I can export all deals. And then it's going to download for me over here and be ready to go. Great question, Craig. I really appreciate it. If we don't have any other questions, I'm going to start getting my 10 properties in if anybody out there is going to do that with me. But just really excited to have you guys on here. I'm looking to have some more visitors on that are going to be able to talk to you about how they've grown their business with DealMachine. I hope you guys enjoyed Nick last week. Really happy to have him on. So the reason why I showed you guys also the bulk editing feature is because you don't want to have to go through and like see all of these are going right now. And so like I like, you know, I did all of that instead of having to go one by one by one by one by one by one by one. DealMachine works better with iPhone than Android. So I do agree with that, but I don't agree with it at the same time because mine works fine on my Android. I'm the only Android besides our CSR. Some of our CSRs have it. But I think that it's harder with Android, I'll be honest with you guys, because there's so many different types of Androids. So you got Galaxy, you got Samsung, you got LG, you got Google, you got all this stuff. iPhone just has iPhone. They just have one operating system. So depending on your phone, if it is an older Android as well as an older iPhone, it may not work as great. iPhone does sometimes it gets a little buggier just because there's so many of them. But I love my Android. And I know there's a huge thing, so we're not going to get into that. How long does it take to get deal credits for sharing the DealMachine app on social media? So great question, Cynthia. As long as they sign up for the 14-day trial, and you'll start getting those credits. So what she's talking about is if you go over to the three dots and you go to get free leads, You have your own code up here that you can share to social media or to anywhere that you would like, that you can get free deal credits. And so can that person. What you get is you get $5 worth of DealMachine credit each time you share or post about DealMachine. When someone signs up with your promo code, you'll both get $5 worth of credit for sending mail, totally free. And there's no limit to how many deal credits, like $5 credits you can receive. So you can start sharing this, having people sign up. I put mine in the link in my bio on my Instagram because, you know, if someone wants to, I mean, it's deal credits. So as long as they sign up with it, you should be able to get it. So yeah. Oh, I know this is like a hidden thing. I actually just explained this to someone today I was on a meeting with. So Craig, I would say I also had a Galaxy 8 as well. And biggest thing I had to do was make sure my system was updated and my app was updated. But as the phones get like older, it may run faster on like a 9 or a 10 now than an 8. Because I had an 8 as well. I just switched to a Pixel. So I'm sorry if it's lagging. We're really trying hard to make sure that it doesn't, but with Androids, it does just get a little bit difficult with how fast phones are moving and how much. Oh, Deborah says she struggles with it too, but they say it should be a breeze. If you guys want to send us a message in chat just to make sure, because we want to we want to be able to like troubleshoot that and everything. But I use a Pixel and mine works pretty well. It did work well with my Samsung, but Deborah has a note. Yeah, it just, technology is moving so quickly that sometimes I think that just as the phones, we just got to make sure the systems are up to date and that the apps are running smoothly. It's just different operating systems. So I appreciate you guys telling me about that. And if you do end up having it like dragging really bad, please reach out to our support chat because I want to make sure we get that taken care of and we can help you in any way we can, really. So now that I've approved mail, I want to get my 10 leads in today. So I'm going to go to my map. Now, how many are going actual driving today? I went and picked up my groceries a little earlier, so I didn't get to drive around as much as I wanted to. I'm going to drop my little guy down here in the corner. Terrace Avenue. Ooh, I already see one with an AC in the window. Now I just got to figure out what the front of the house is. Ooh, Cynthia. Nice. Nice. Deborah's going out in California. Way to get it, ladies. Build that business. Like I said, I can't wait for you guys, like for me to have you guys on here and, talk about your success and how many, deals you've had and just all the things. I love it. I find that when I have like my 2 monitors hooked up, this runs kind of slow for me. My internet likes to run slow because when I do this outside of here, it doesn't take this long. I actually think I need to be over here. Yeah, because this is technically the front of the house. Yep, that's probably one of the reasons why I wasn't pulling. There it is. Bought in 2017. These pictures were in 2019. This is a cute neighborhood. That has a ramp. I'm going to add that. Plus the back looked kind of like that back here. Looks a little rough. The one next door doesn't look too bad. Anybody got some good song suggestions? I've been making this playlist recently because I don't know, I've just been needing new music. So if anyone has any good songs they suggest, please let me know. Absentee, good to know. All right, that one looks good. This is a pretty good neighborhood, so I feel good getting properties around here. Also, I'm going to pull up my split screen because this just makes it a lot easier to know where I'm at. Again, though, I'm going to be recording some tutorials. This week is when I'm planning on doing it. Need some fresh ones. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it with my phone because we don't have Ty, and that makes me so sad because we can't all be together. But if you guys have any suggestions of videos, tutorials you would like to see, please let me know. I'd be happy to record them. I go off of what I hear a lot from people and also just my general questions. So if I ever am having an issue on something, I'm like, oh, I should probably do a tutorial on that because I know I can't be the only one who has that question. Oh, that's a cute swing set. All right, I'm going to take a right down here. Everyone's keeping their yards up pretty well in this space. But this does look like an older neighborhood, so it's something to also think about. Ooh, AC in the front. I'm going to get that. I want to see what this house looks like, but I have a feeling the trees are blocking it. Yep. So nothing wrong about this house at all. There's just an AC unit hanging out of it, and it's smaller. So I'm halfway wondering if it's a rental. Oh, it's owner occupied. So like I said, again, at this bottom street view, you can definitely say I want to, like, I don't want to go on the street anymore and I want to go over to Hawthorne Lane. I can just click on that and be there in a flash. A great thing about virtual driving. I can't tell you how many times I've gone driving for dollars and I had to turn around 5 million times because I missed a street or something. Okay, this looks just a wee bit rough. This is 2011 though. These aren't like super up-to-date pictures. This has a ramp and it has a clothing line, which reminds me of my grandparents. So I'm going to add this just out of curiosity. And again, like we did today, next week, I will review these and be able to say, you know, hey, I don't, you know, this one wasn't that great. This one was fine. This one needs its grass cut. So we're going to add both of these. And go down a little bit further to add this one. We also have another webinar coming up this week, guys. So be on the lookout. If you are not a part of our Facebook group, please do so, because it's awesome and it tells you everything about like what's happening. I post things in there about when the webinars are. Just be on the lookout. David will be sending an email this next week about it. Well, hello, tree. Okay, let's skip over to the next street. All right. That is interesting. These like little pockets of neighborhoods I don't really know much about. So this is interesting to see. I'll probably actually drive by. Like this, is this an empty lot? We're going to find out. Or is this a part of their lot? When were these taken? 2011. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Okay. These are really cute houses. So if we can find some good deals. Hey, Kent. How's it going, friend? How was your weekend? See how many I've added so far. Custom. Hey, there is 2. You're just not refreshed. Filter. All right, I've added 6. I just need 4 more. All right, I'm down here. I wouldn't mind seeing down here because this looks like an older neighborhood. Yeah, like this is not good. Okay, we're gonna definitely go over there. That looks like a daycare. Derek, how's it going, friend? Thank you for always being so energetic about the like button. I need that. I want to be able to get more people on here and help more people. I'm really shocked at how many questions aren't being asked. Because usually it's, you know, especially if you're just starting out, there's so much to DealMachine. I would be so overwhelmed. Or maybe there's just things you just don't know that we do, or you think, oh, they don't do that. And then I love when I say, actually, we do. And then it's like, what? Oh, you do? Brian, that's a great question. So there is a video for starters. Let me get... my YouTube's running really slow. Give me 5 seconds. We have these wonderful playlists, which, by the way, all these lives are on a playlist as well. If you wanted to look back at other lives and do virtual driving for dollars together, you can do it with me from 3 or 4 weeks ago. Okay, so this is, I'm going to pause. This is the most, let's see what face David and I will make. Guys, I don't know if you know this or not. Here's a little inside sneak peek of this. Like, this video was recorded 2 weeks after I started at DealMachine. I still didn't really know that much about DealMachine. I'm also going to dye my hair darker like that. I like that one. Okay, so this, Brian, is our Basics of DealMachine playlist. So just go through this bad boy. It'll show you the, so it starts with a quick start guide, which will get you started. And then we will be going through the rest of it where it's like how to add a property, how to, you know, it goes through step by step of all the things you need to know in what order. I'm very proud of it. That's a great question, Deborah. Or Deborah, Brian. Deborah has a question. I have to test in the motion of driving that I can form questions based on what I will experience. Totally get that, Deborah. I'm happy to have you go out there, you know, figure out your questions. I'll be here to answer them for you. Cynthia, I still can't get the virtual driving for dollars to work. I added the extension on, pop the yellow man on there, but when I see a property I want to add it doesn't tell me if it's an absentee owner. Cynthia, my question would be, are you a deal finder or are you the owner of the account? And if you do, just so you know, when you're adding a property and you do click it, it's very small printing right here that it says absentee owner. Like you have to kind of squint in there to see it because it kind of blends in a little bit. Okay, I got 3 more to add. Just go around the circle. I gotta stop hunching forward. Cynthia, if you could do a screen recording for me and send it to chat to see why you can't, I would really appreciate it because I want to make sure that you're able to see that and get it. And we want to get it working for you. This is a cute little neighborhood. Definitely older, which is fine. Okay, so I am going to add this one just because it's got an older car in the front. This awning is extremely dated. Yes, they've paved this. That's really nice. But like this picture was also taken 9 years ago. So I'm wondering if they may be deceased, possibly. I hope not, but they could be. So, Deborah, this is Indianapolis, Indiana. It's a good lot of land right there. You know what's going to be great is when I get a call back from, you know, one of these postcards, I'll be able to like tell you guys, and then you'll be like, oh my gosh, I know that property I was watching when she added it. We're on this journey. Remember Take a Journey, like from the Katy Perry Snoop Dogg song? California girls. Throwback for you. Oh, someone's having a yard sale. Ooh, I see yellow siding. I want the yellow siding. Oh, there's a puppy in the front yard. Oh, maybe I didn't see yellow siding. I was just... Oh, no. No, I don't want to go backwards. What is that? Oh, it's just Google being weird with their pictures. What, you know what? I'll take answers from the audience with this one. Cynthia, that's a good question. Would you add a property identified as a family trust? No, right? I will tell you that I would add it because it's not impossible. I've never worked with a trust, honestly, but I've heard that it can be a little difficult, but it's not impossible. So I'd say if you think it's a good leap, like go ahead. You can always figure out what to do with it, and it's always a learning experience. Deborah, are you active in real estate looking for properties for yourself? I am doing this for myself. So I am like, this is not my passion, but this is what I want to do to, be able to make you guys successful, is to show you that like I'm doing it with you guys and I'm not just blowing smoke. So I have had numerous calls, but I always end up falling off because it isn't my passion. I'll be completely honest. I try to find stuff to make you guys more successful with our app. So, but I want you guys to feel like you have someone who's in your corner. So that's why I'm doing this. I would like a deal. It would definitely go towards my student loans. I kind of like this little cookie cutter house here. I'm going to add this. It's not super distressed, but it's very simple. And something tells me it may be a rental because of that. Oh, I thought Google was for sure. And I kind of want to add this one because look at these awnings. A little dated. Oh, it's owner occupied. Interesting. Then I want to add that one. Okay, so I added mine for today. I really appreciate you guys being on here and going on this journey together. Tomorrow, we will be on here again, and we'll be going over some other features about how to build out your street team. Of course, again, if you have any questions, I'm here for you guys. But we're going to just be uncovering new things and then maybe another sneak peek at the new CRM. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day and happy deal finding.